snowstorm, Myrtle. We have so much snow, I don't know if we can get home tonight. I know, it just snuck up on us. Will? He's fine. He's been staring through the window, enjoying the snow most of the night. Ooh, if it gets much colder, I'll have to let him in. So how are you and your family? What? Oh, how did Albert flunk Sunday school? I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, well, right, at least he's good with his hands. Oh, listen, I have to go, but don't forget to bring your dog in for the night, or else you'll have a popsicle in the morning. Oh, I guess I'd better let Will back in too, huh? No, I'll see you Sunday. Another cup of coffee, sir?
Sure, why not? I've got no better place to go.
Heavens! Whoa! Must have blown open the back door.
Can I help?
Oh, no, thanks. Will! Hey, Will! Shut the back door, will you? It's freezing in here! Wow. Really is cold. You know, earlier today, I think I saw a lawyer out there putting his hands in his own pockets.
I'm glad I'm in here.
How was the chicken fried steak? Looks like you liked it.
Yeah, not bad. When I was in the Army, we used to call it mystery meat. You know, my mother used to make the best chicken fried steak. When I was little, I always asked her to make chicken steaks.
Uh-huh. Well, it's not Will's best dish. Come to think of it, I'm not sure Will really has a best dish. So, what's your story? Why are you out on a night like this?
I'm a salesman. I've been all over the state, and now it looks like I'm stuck here in the snowstorm.
A salesman, huh? What do you sell?
Oh, Memphis milk and other dairy products, you know, ice cream, cheese, stuff like that. I was at Robinson's grocery store up the road meeting with Trudy and Oswald when I got this telegram. Memphis Milk having financial troubles. Stop. Going bankrupt. Stop. Stop selling. Stop. Didn't seem like I had much choice but to stop. So it looks like I'm going to be here until I can figure out what to do next. Guess I'm going to need a miracle.
Oh, honey. But don't you have someplace better to be tonight? I mean, it's Christmas Eve.
Not really.
Oh, come on now. There must be someplace you'd rather be on a special night like tonight.
I really don't. No fooling. You know, I'm not married and now I'm out of a job.
You're not married? Good-looking fella like you, hard to believe. Maybe you were selling when you should have been buying, huh?
Well, I was married, but my wife ran off with a magician.
A musician?
A magician. While I was in Europe during the war. Right after the Indian rope trick, made my wife disappear. We never had any kids, so no, I really don't have any better place to be.
Oh, sweetie, that's just about the saddest thing I've heard all night. Well, at least since Will told me the blue plate special. Meatloaf, onions, applesauce, and Brussels sprouts.
Ick.
Yeah. But now, don't you worry now. It's Christmas Eve, for heaven's sake. We're happy to have you. And you just stay here as long as you need to. I'll keep the coffee coming.
That's very kind of you. When does the next bus leave?
Oh, I can't say. You have to ask the Greyhound attendant.
Can you tell me when he gets here?
Greyhound bus service. Can I help you?
Yes, I was just asking this pleasant waitress about the bus schedule. Can you tell me when the next bus leaves?
The next bus leaves exactly 12 minutes after it arrives. But right now it's 97 minutes overdue, and I have no idea when it's going to get here. But when it does, it will leave 12 minutes after that.
Thanks, that's very helpful.
But the wedding is in a couple of months. Sometimes, Walter, what are you so worried about?
Helen, please sit back down. I'm sorry.
But besides, the flower arrangement is important.
I understand. I'm sure it's very important. It's just the flowers are...
Seems you want to help me make decisions about the flowers.
Of course I do, Helen. It's just that
Ellie, can I have a Coke?
One Coke, coming right up.
Reading out here.
I know that.
Well, you should listen to me.
could have gone.
I don't.
Just come in here.
Right. Okay, coming. I'm back at the Esso station.
Well, it's a little late for that now, isn't it? Here, let me take your coat.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
you don't have to knock me out just to send a safer route for
I
us.
didn't mean to.
Hold on, folks. Where's the fire?
I told him to take Highway 9.
That's enough, Miss Rand McNally.
I'm sorry, man. We're having some car troubles. We were on our way to a concert when our Buick slipped off the road and got stuck in the snow, and we can't get it out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we're gonna need some help. Is there a garage we could call?
Let me think. Oh, no. Ralph Arrington. He has the only garage in town. He's right across the street.
Right across the
Always
street.
closed. But his number's over there by the phone. Oh, but it's Christmas Eve. I'm sure he's in church. I'd find somebody over in Culver City. Oh, I seriously doubt anyone would come all the way up here tonight in this weather.
Well, I wouldn't blame them. Who knows? Maybe some kind of miracle will save us.
So, hey, we're the Flats and Sharps. Have you heard of us?
No, don't think so. But I'm Ellie, and this is my place, in case you didn't know.
Oh, well, I'm Frank McClure, and well, this is Ruth Hathaway, and that's Ernie and Lily Boyd.
Hi. Pleased to meet you. I'm Helen Johnson. This is Walter Lee. He's my fiance. 3 more months, and I'll be Mrs. Walter
Oh,
Lee.
congratulations.
So we're introducing ourselves, making it real friendly. Okay, I'm rolling.
Roll?
Turn black.
Well, we didn't think anybody'd be open tonight.
Well, as long as the Greyhound bus is still out, we're supposed to stay open, even on Christmas Eve. Of course, I'd much rather be home sitting by the fire, mind you.
Well, it's lucky for us. We'd have been stuck out on the road in this weather. Yikes.
Yeah, lucky for us.
You okay, Poopsie?
I am now, Dollface. What are the Flats and Sharps doing out in a night like this?
Sharps.
How's that?
No, Flats and Sharps, like in music. You know, if you don't C sharp, you might B flat.
Yes, that's cute. Are you a flat or sharp?
Do I look like a flat?
I beg your pardon? What are you doing out on Christmas Eve in a snowstorm?
Well, we were headed to Culver City to the Masonic Temple for a concert, but we got a bit lost. And then our Buick got stuck in the snow.
Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do about that. We're gonna need some kind of a miracle.
We should have taken Highway 9.
Don't start again,
Well,
please.
then how'd you listen to me?
You folks want something to eat?
Just some hot coffees all around, please.
Sure.
Some hot water and tea for me, please.
Oh, right. Yeah, listen, she doesn't drink coffee. $20 coffees and a hot water and a tea, please.
Coming
okay?
right up.
Oh, hey, may I use your phone?
Just a minute. Is it local?
It's Culver City.
Payphone's right over there.
Hey, guys, I need some money to call the Masons and tell them we might not make it tonight.
Oh, tell them we can reschedule for the week after New Year's. Oh, that is if they want to hear Christmas music after Christmas.
I could listen to Christmas music any time of the year.
So you're a singing group, eh?
Right.
What kind of music do you sing?
Oh, well, we sing all kinds of stuff, but right now we're working on all of our holiday tunes.
They really like our jazz arrangements, too.
We sing popular tunes as well. Some Perry Como, Bing Crosby, Nat King Cole. Just about everything.
So, are you any good?
Are we any good?
Now, let me ask you, would we be asked to play at the Masonic Temple tonight on Christmas Eve if we weren't any good? No, you're crazy.
I guess the Culver City Boys Choir wasn't available, huh?
I beg your pardon?
Nothing. We're certainly glad to have you, and you stay here where it's nice and warm as long as you like. Looks like we'll be open a good while longer.
Well, thank you.
Well, the Masons understand. Turns out they were going to cancel the show anyway on account of the weather.
It's no surprise.
Now, you should have listened to me, Frank, when we crossed over the bridge. Highway 9 was probably clear and we'd be in Culver City right now.
Highway 9 was probably just as bad. Besides, you're not the best navigator. The last time I took directions from you, we ended up in Indiana, remember?
We saw some nice farms, didn't we?
Corn too.
Oh, corn's good.
The corn.
Thank you here.
Frank!
I'm sorry.
That's not good at all.
Been a bit of a klutz lately, Frank. What gives?
I don't know. It's just... I don't know.
Looks like it's getting even worse out there.
I've never seen so much snow. Finally, a white Christmas. How romantic.
It'll be a white Christmas anyway.
I sure hope Santa can get through all this snow, because no one else can.
Hey, we have a song just for that occasion. Do you want to hear it?
Oh, I don't suppose that at some other time would fly with you, huh?
Come on, we could really use the rehearsal time.
Yeah,
We need to work on a few more songs. Isn't that right, honey?
That's right, Bunny, but we're actually pretty good. You want to hear it?
Of course we do.
Yes, we
Let's do number 4.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight,
How I hate going out in the storm.
but if you really hold me tight,
Then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
let it snow,
Let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. I brought some popcorn. The lights are turned way down low.
let it snow,
Let it snow, let it snow.
When we finally kiss goodnight,
How I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so,
let it snow, let it snow.
let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Say, Ruth, it did sound like you were a little late on that last entrance.
What are you talking about? I wasn't late.
I think you were. You're always late on that
No,
part.
I'm Pleasant. Was I late? She wasn't late.
Well, she sounded late to me.
Actually, I think you were early on that part.
Well, now we're just fine.
That's highly unlikely.
You all are marvelous.
Yeah, I loved it.
I didn't hate out. Come on. Let it snow tonight. Yeah, you know, I could have gone with that Hawaiian Christmas song. You know, Ameli, Cake, Wacko.
You are pretty good.
Thank you.
Roman, yeah, thank you.
Oh, so you're a professional singing group? You tour all over the place?
Any place that'll have us.
Well, that must be a short list.
This is so thrilling. Professional singers.
Yeah, we've never met professional singers before.
How did you meet?
Oh, that's a swell story.
We tell it every chance we get.
It's not that unusual, actually.
Not in show business, anyway.
Please tell me.
Yeah, of course. So we were actually hired to record a commercial jingle for a small little 5 and dime store in a tiny town in North Carolina.
Really little, like one stoplight little.
Lincoln, you miss it, little.
So small the town doctor is also the mortician.
He brings them into the world,
And he takes them out too.
Anyways, we were actually singing with another woman at the time, Betty Thomason, who was this thin, petite woman.
She was so small, she used to say if she turned sideways that you couldn't see her. But could she sing? Boy, could she sing.
Yeah, she was small, but with a really big voice. But she was actually injured several days before the recording session in a freak accident.
A potted plant fell on her head and knocked her out. She woke up thinking she was Ingrid Bergman. She kept asking the doctor to play it again, Sam.
She thought she was Elsa in Casablanca.
It was tragic. The only song she could sing was As Time Goes By. You must remember this. A kiss is just a kiss.
Yeah, but when we showed up at the recording studio, we heard Lily singing with another group, and we loved her voice and really needed an alto, so we asked if she could stick around and sing with us.
We were really desperate at that point, and well, Lily was really good.
Well, I was singing with another group then, but our band leader got sick after eating a German sausage.
What are you gonna do?
I had some of that German sausage when I was in the army in Frankfurt. You know, you do have to be careful of botulism. As a matter of fact, in 1870, John Mueller, a German physician, he derived the name botulism from the Latin word for sausage.
Okay. I was waiting for weeks for him to get better, but he never did. So I just so happened to be in the studio looking for work. We all loved Lily's voice, and since we hit it off so well, we asked her to join us on the road.
Oh, 5 months later, Lily and I were married. Ain't that right, Pumpkin?
Sure thing, honey bun.
No.
That was almost a year ago.
And you've been singing together ever since?
We sure have. We travel out of Williamson, so we're on the road a lot.
It must be tough.
It is tough being on the road that much. I should know.
Don't you ever get lonely?
No, not really. We have each other.
We do spend a lot of time together. Thank goodness we all like each other.
Yeah, we get along great.
Yeah, most of the time, except when Ruth has the map.
Hush, Frank. You might learn to drive in the snow.
And the song for the 5 and dime. Do you remember it?
Oh, yeah, a song like that sticks in your head.
So keeps you awake at night.
It's a catchy tune.
Can I hear it?
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Haven't sang this in a while.
The wooden stone is where I go for all my gifts. Art and stuff for you and yours you won't want to miss.
Glassware, jewelry, and much, much more.
Gifts and things, what a wonderful store. The wooden stone is where I go for all my gifts. The wooden stone on Main Street.
That was a catchy tune. You know, you sound terrific.
Frank wrote it.
Hello, Ellie. I heard the bus is late.
Oh, hi, Shirley. Yeah, over 2 hours late now.
Oh, has Catherine called?
Catherine who?
Catherine Hepburn. No, Catherine, my daughter.
No, I don't think so. Why?
She was supposed to come in on the bus tonight with Douglas. In this storm, I thought she might have called here knowing I'd be here waiting for them. Where could they be? I'm so worried about them.
Oh, because of the weather or because she's 10 months pregnant?
Both. It'd be a miracle if she got here. Have you heard when the bus will arrive?
No idea. I'm sure the snow has slowed them down.
That's what I was afraid of. So, how's Will doing?
Oh, he's pretty good. He's still working on that novel.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's been a little over 2 years now.
Wow, what's it about?
Oh, really? Your cook's writing a novel?
No. Reading one.
It's like a long age.
2 years. Pretty cool.
Ellie, can I have some hot cocoa, please?
Oh, sure. Here, anything to eat?
A club sandwich, hold the pickle.
Why would I do that?
What?
Hold the pickle. That's disgusting.
Sorry, no pickle for me.
Hey, Will, one country, Sammy, 86 the cube.
Say, Ruth, you want something to eat? You know, I think we're gonna be here a while.
No thanks. I think I'm okay for now.
You sure? A piece of pie or a sandwich? Food here looks pretty good.
Best food between here and Culver City.
Oh.
Which isn't much.
No thanks. I think I'm okay for now.
Hey, I couldn't help overhear your conversation. I'm sorry you can't reach your daughter.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
You know, that new Greyhound bus, the PD-4103, is pretty powerful. It's the new version of the Scenic Cruiser with a 238 horsepower engine, so it should probably be able to get here without too much trouble.
How do you know that?
I read a lot. Roland Turnblad.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Sherlock. I'm Shirley Wilson.
Pleasure, Miss Wilson.
So the snow fouled up our plans too. We were on our way to a concert. We're the Flats and Sharps. Have you heard of us?
The Flaps and Sharps?
No, the Flats and Sharps.
No, can't say as I have.
Oh. Well, I'm Frank McClure, and well, that's Ruth Hathaway, and those two lovebirds over there are Ernie and Lily Boyd.
Hi. I'm very pleased to meet you. I'm Shirley Wilson.
Nice to meet you. Hi, Shirley.
Hi, Helen.
Excuse me, honey. I need to use the ladies' room.
Hey, Ruth, game of checkers?
Sure. I'd love to. I've been beating you in checkers since 3 days ago.
Oh, well, then I'm overdue.
I didn't see you sitting back there. What's shaking, Bacon?
How's that?
How are you?
Oh, quite well, thank you. How about you?
Can't complain. And I would listen if I did. What's your name, little lady?
I'm Holly.
Walter Lee.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Mr. Lee.
So did you arrive with the singers?
Not exactly.
Oh, so you're with Mr. Turnblatt.
No, not with him either. Quite a snowstorm, isn't it?
Sure is. You know, I Reminds me of something we had back in 43. A little bit before your time, though. What you reading?
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. Ever read it?
I don't think so. I saw the movie, though.
Oh, little Tom. God bless us. Everyone.
You mean Tiny Tim.
Yeah, him. I'm not really sure I understand the story.
Oh, it's just a tale about how special Christmas is. You know, finding our own angels. It's a reminder that even the worst of us can be changed by the spirit of Christmas.
That's what it's about?
To me, yeah. Where are you out of a night like this?
Well, Helen and I were on our way to church when we stopped by for a cup of coffee. We got into a little argument and didn't quite make it to church. With all this snow, it looks like we won't be getting there for a while.
An argument over what? I mean, if you don't mind me asking.
Same thing we always argue about. It's not important. Never mind.
She's pretty. She your girlfriend?
Fiancé, actually.
No fooling? Jeepers, you sure are lucky.
Yeah, I guess so.
When's the wedding?
Not until March. So, Holly, I've got 3 more months of freedom!
I really do hope you're aware that that's not very nice, Mr. Lee.
Well, you should say that. Helen said the same thing. That's kind of what we were arguing about.
If you don't want to get married, then why did you propose?
It's not like that. Look, I love her and everything. It's just... See, Helen's mother got sick last summer and... Never mind. You wouldn't understand. How old are you, anywho?
I'm 12 years old and I turn 13 tomorrow.
Born on Christmas Day. A little Christmas miracle, huh? That must make Christmas even more special for you, right?
I guess you could say that, but my folks used to say that every day is a holiday.
Holiday. That's good. What do you want to be when you grow up?
A writer.
You don't say. Do you have a horse?
A what?
A horse!
A writer, not a writer. I want to write stories and books.
No fooling?
I want my stories to inspire folks to make the world a better place.
Wow. I am impressed. That's very, ambitious. You must be pretty good.
I'm getting better. It helps me to meet people and listen to their stories. Gives me good ideas to write about, and sometimes I can even help them.
I'm not much of a writer. Helen likes to write, though. She writes poetry, and she's real good. I'm not really sure I understand her poems, though. They don't even rhyme.
Crown me!
Say, Ellie, do you have anything we could use to dig the Buick out of the snow?
You know, I think there's a snow shovel out by the back door. Either a snow shovel or a lawnmower. I can't remember. Just go down the hall, past the storage closet and the bathroom.
Great, thanks. I'll go check.
Crown me!
Hey, Ellie, can I get some more coffee?
Canned sweets, extra cream and sugar?
No, thanks.
Nothing like a good hot cup of Joe, huh? Yeah. I like my coffee the way I like my men.
How's that?
Rich!
Crown me again! You're not very good at this game, are you?
I guess not. You know, though, Ruth, there was something I wanted to tell you. Well, I've been thinking about it, and I wanted to let you know. Well, I was trying to think of the words so that I could tell you. Well, it's about what I've been trying to say is. The words I'm trying to come up with are that.
Get it out, Frank!
The color in your sweater brings out your eyes.
Why, thank you, Frank.
Found it.
Oh, good, because I don't think we could mow the grass tonight.
Hey, say, Frank, come see if you can help me dig the Buick out of the snow.
But we're not done with the game.
It can wait. Could you use a hand?
Sure, the more the merrier. Now, you see that play Merrier? The Merry Christmas, and it makes it merrier.
Thank you. Don't walk away.
Jeez. Jeez.
Ow, you did it again!
I'm sorry. It's gotten into me. Get out of here before I commit a felony. Wait up, guys.
Did you miss me, honey?
Oh, tons.
So, I've been thinking about some things we can put on a registry.
Oh, great. I can't wait to hear about this.
He seems nice.
Who, Frank? He's a dear. A wonderful singer. Not very good with directions, though.
Maybe it's not the worst thing that you got stuck here.
How do you mean?
I don't know. It just seems that things happen for a reason.
You mean that fate brought us all here together? I mean, you came with your father, right?
No, he's not my father, and I'm not talking about fate either. Not that. It just seems that
Good things sometimes come out of difficult situations.
Guess that's true.
Take you and Mr. McClure, for instance. You seem kind of cute together.
Frank and me? Please.
No, ma'am, I mean it.
Stop it right now.
Mr. McClure's so clumsy around you. Seems you make him a little nervous.
That's just Frank.
I used to have a beautiful golden retriever dog. Named him Gatsby.
After the Great Gatsby?
Yes, I loved Fitzgerald's books. Anywho, one winter I got really sick and I had a bad fever and a cough for several days. But Gatsby stayed with me the whole time and kept me company. He laid by my side, and when I got the chills, he would cover me up with a blanket, and every time I coughed, he would jump up, wag his tail, and check on me.
What a sweet dog.
Gatsby was a great dog. I think of him when I see you two together.
Me and Gatsby?
No, you and Mr. McClure. He's a sweet man and seems to care about you a lot.
No, we're just singing partners. Sure, he looks after me, but I'm sure he thinks of me as a sister or something. You know, even the first time I met you in that studio in North Carolina, I could tell Frank had a thing for you. Just my opinion. I don't know about that. Well, the only reason you two bicker so much is because you care about each other.
Yeah, a little boy used to sit behind me at school and pull my pigtails every day. Sometimes it even make me cry. My mom told me that was his way of showing how much he liked me.
Thank goodness Frank doesn't pull my hair.
I guess it just seems so often folks search for the right person and can't choose right in front of them the whole time.
Frank is a sweet man, and we do spend a lot of time together and get along great, most of the time. But we can disagree over President Truman's first name.
Oh, here's your sandwich, Shirley. Oops. No pickle.
Thanks, Ellie.
We also have soup if anyone wants any. I think we'll call it chicken bouillabaisse surprise.
Oh.
I think the surprise is what's in it.
Can I taste it?
No samples.
No fooling?
No problem.
Then none for me, thanks.
Maybe we could have some bouillabaisse at our wedding reception, Walter. That would be different.
So would meatloaf and Brussels sprouts.
I'm going to wash my hands before I eat.
Well, there's one thing for sure, that viewing is going nowhere.
How did you get it that far off the road, Frank?
I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere until we can get someone to pull us out. When do you think Mr. Arrington gets out of church?
I don't know. You know, those Presbyterians, they go all out around here on Christmas Eve. It shouldn't be too much longer, though. I'm not sure that even he can get out in this weather.
Golly, I hope so.
Man, it is really coming down out there. It must be over a foot on the road by now. You okay, dollface?
I am now, sweetie pie.
No.
And hey, at least we're inside where it's warm. And we're together.
Wow, that's a lot of snow. With all this, we're gonna need a sleigh to get out.
Hey, he said sleigh. Let's do a song about a sleigh.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling, ring, ting, tingling too. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Giddy up,
Giddy up,
giddy up,
let's go, let's look at the show.
We're riding in the wonderland of snow. Giddy up,
Giddy up,
giddy up,
it's grand, just holding your hand.
We're riding along with the song of a wintry fairyland.
Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
There's a Christmas party at the home of Farmer Gray. It'll be the perfect ending of a perfect day.
We'll be singing the songs we love to sing without a single stop.
At the fireplace while we watch our chestnuts pop. Pop, 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 there's a happy feeling nothing in the world can buy. When they pass around the coffee and the pumpkin pie.
It'll nearly be like a picture framed by Maria and I. These wonderful things are the things we remember all through our lives. Our cheeks are nice and rosy and comfy, cozy are we. We're snuggled up together like two birds of a feather would be. Let's take that road before us and sing a chorus or two. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with you.
Love your music. What a pleasure.
Hey, Ellie. Do you think we can get any news on the weather on on your radio?
Oh, well, you can try. Go ahead.
From Culver City and surrounding areas, hold on to your mittens, folks. It's going to be a rough night. The severe weather warning center predicts snow throughout the night and into the morning. Your Christmas is going to be a very white one.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know. We're gonna need to think of something.
Say, Ellie, is there a motel nearby?
Yeah, you know, I think the Hillcrest Motel over in Culver City.
Hell, they'll never make it that far, not in this storm. What about Will's garage apartment?
That's a great idea, Shirley. Thanks. You know, I'm sure Will won't mind, and there's room enough for the 4 of you in the bathroom.
Oh, that's good.
That sounds nice.
Hey, Will! Oh, he must be washing dishes. I'll run it by him later when he's free, okay?
Great, thank you very much.
Oh, we'll have fun, won't we, Pumpkin?
Sure will, sweetie.
We really appreciate this, Ellie. You sure Will won't mind?
Oh, no. He'll appreciate the human company. You know, what with it being Christmas and all. He'll just have to move Rachel and Roscoe out.
Oh, no. We don't want to put anyone out on Christmas.
You won't be putting anyone out. They're raccoons.
Raccoons?
You know, they just moved in one summer and we'll let them stay. He has strange taste in cats.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, thank you.
I hate raccoons. I really hate raccoons!
I think we need to get in the Christmas spirit. Can you sing us one more song, please?
With the tiny little hands and the masked faces, I really hate raccoons. The tails with the rings.
Ring, ring-a-ling, hear them ring.
Soon it will be Christmas Day. City sidewalks, dressed in holiday style. In the air there's a feeling of Christmas. Children laughing,
People passing,
meeting smile after
smile after smile. You hear silver bells, silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city.
Hear the bells
Go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring. Soon it will be
Christmas Day. Strings of street lights,
Even stoplights
like a bright red and
bright
green,
red
as the shoppers rush home with their treasures.
Their treasures.
Hear the snow cry.
See the kids bunch.
This is Santa's
This is Santa's big
And above all the
scene.
bustle,
You hear silver bells, silver bells. It's Christmas time in the city.
Hear the bells
go ring-a-ling, ring-a-ling. Hear them ring, hear them ring. Soon it will be
Christmas
That reminds me of the time in Buffalo. I was walking down the street, and right there was
I'm still waiting for the bus. We're stuck here with a handful of customers, and we're starting to get a little Santa Claustrophobic.
That's so good.
No, I don't need to drive. I live close enough I could walk. And same with Will, so We're okay, thanks. I'm not sure about the rest of these folks, though. Oh, hey, we've got a professional singing group here. They're great. Well, they're going to stay over in Will's garage apartment. Well, he's going to remove Rachel and Roscoe, of course. Oh, okay, well, I have to go too, but listen, you take care. Go build a snowman or something. But remember, snowmen always smell carrots.
Because their noses are carrots. Their noses are carrots. I can't believe it's still coming down out there. I wonder how much we're going to get.
Who knows? It looks like it's snowing even harder now.
You know, it once snowed more than 5 feet in a 24-hour period in Colorado.
That's hard to believe.
It's true. Georgetown, Colorado saw 63 inches during a storm in 1913. Most snow ever in one day in the U.S. Nearby Denver, they moved the snow to an open park where it didn't completely melt until 6 months later.
How do you know all that?
Why do you know all that?
I read a lot.
Wow, that's a lot of snow. Oh, it's cold out there, too. It's so cold, you could milk a cow and get ice cream.
Kelly, still no news about the bus?
I told you, you have to ask the Greyhound attendant.
Allie, what have you heard about the bus?
Sorry, miss, I haven't heard a thing about the bus, except that it's still late.
Oh, that's what I was afraid of.
Oh, honey, I'm sure Catherine's going to be just fine. Don't you worry.
What's buzzing, cousin?
I'm just worried about where that bus is and what happened to Catherine. It's more than 2 hours late and still no word.
I bet she'll be along soon. I'll be fine. Just you wait and see.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Those big buses are hard to stop. Although, there was one I heard about over in Culver City that got stuck in a snowdrift a couple of winters ago. Oh, it was awful. The bus was full, 42 souls aboard. The brakes locked up when it slipped on a patch of ice and went off the road, down into a ravine. The engine cut off so that there was no heat, and the temperature was in the 20s. All the passengers nearly froze to death. They were considering getting the bus driver when it stayed over.
You're not helping.
All right. Sorry.
I wish there was a TV in here.
Really? Who would ever put a television in a restaurant?
I like watching TV. Ernie and I watch TV whenever we get the chance. Isn't that right, Dollface?
That's right, sweetie.
Oh, have you seen that new show called I Love Lucy?
Oh, I love that show.
Lucy is so funny, and Ricky, what a dreamboat.
I love those neighbors, Frank and Edna Mars. They're so funny.
Fred and
Love 'em.
Burns, dear.
I don't watch much television.
Why not?
I listen to the radio. You know, who wants to sit and stare at a box for entertainment? It'll sure never replace the movie theater. You know, and it's a fad. Mark my words. Television will become popular when the Cubs win the World Series. Anyone want to play cards? Hey, Ellie, you have a deck of cards back there?
Yeah, sure do. Right here.
Thank you, Mike. Thanks, Ellie.
Oh, yeah. Never know when cards might come in handy. You know, Will and I sometimes play solitaire when it gets slow around here.
You play solitaire with another person?
Yeah, well, that's Will. He needs the help.
How about it, folks? Want to play hearts?
Sure, yeah.
Not me. I never win. Did I tell you about that beautiful dress I saw on the store last week?
Why not? It'll pass the time.
Would you mind if I joined you?
We could use a fork. Yeah.
What are they up to?
Just killing time with some cards.
I really love Christmas time. It's my favorite time of the year.
Mine too. It seems to bring out the best in people. What are you reading?
A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens. I've read it before.
A good book for this time of year. Speaking of which, what's on your Christmas list this year?
Oh, I don't know. Lots of things. Little miracles. What about you? What do you want for Christmas?
All I really want is to be with Walter. Do you know we're getting married in a few months?
Yes, Mr. Lee told me I'm very happy for you. You must be excited.
I am very excited, although The wedding is kind of bittersweet for me.
Really? I thought you'd be happy about it.
I am. It's just, when I was a little girl, my mother and I would often play weddings. She'd dress me up in a cute white dress. I'd fix my hair up all pretty. She'd pluck flowers from the garden for me to carry, and my little brother would play the groom. Poor guy. As I got older, my mother and I would often talk about what my wedding would look like. We were certain to be special. She would always remind me that it was about the celebration of the love between two people. That was her dream for me. She passed away last summer.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I lost my dearest friend. Well, 2 weeks later, Walter proposed to me, and I've been planning the wedding ever since. Sometimes, when I'm married in the details of the wedding, I can hear my mother's voice reassuring me. Have I lost sight of why the wedding's important? It's all about our love, right?
Well, I'm sure Mr. Lee's looking for the big day, too.
Yes, I just wish my mother could be there with us.
One winter, I want to make my father a special gift for Christmas. I plan on painting a portrait of our family.
That's a thoughtful gift.
Well, I worked really hard on it for several weeks, and I even sketched it out before I painted it. And on Christmas Eve, I finally thought it was ready, but I realized it needed one more thing. It needed our dog Gatsby. But as I was taking the brush out of the jar, I accidentally spilled the whole paint all over the painting, completely ruining it.
That's awful.
On Christmas Day, I cried when my dad didn't have anything to open for me. I finally decided to tell him what the gift was supposed to be and how hard I had worked on it. Well, he wiped away my tears and gave me a big hug and told me that he understood but that it didn't matter. Told me that the love I showed playing with the gift was more important than anything I could ever give him.
Maybe Walter's right. Maybe I am thinking too much about this wedding. Maybe I'm sort of losing sight of why we're getting married. I just wanted it to be like the wedding I dreamed of with my mom, but she'd be proud of me anyway, right?
If anyone want anything else to eat, Will's going to start cleaning up the kitchen soon.
Not me, that sandwich will hold me.
Not us.
Okay, so who opens?
Whoever has the 2 of clubs.
Right, there you go.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I haven't played in a while.
Remember, you can't lead with a heart until one's been played.
All right, it's all coming back to me now.
Ellie, what do you want for Christmas this year?
Honestly, I just want to see people in Ellie's diner enjoying themselves. I mean, like tonight, this is wonderful, despite the circumstances.
Everyone does seem to be making the best of the situation, don't they?
What about you, Shirley? What would make your Christmas special?
I think having a grandchild would be about the best Christmas present I could ask for. I know that baby's not due for a couple of more weeks, but I can hope.
Oh, sure. Nothing like a newborn baby to liven up the holidays, huh?
Hey, you just took the Queen of Spades.
Good playing, huh?
Not at all. That's 13 points against you. Remember, the object of the game is to not get points.
Well, I told you I was a little rusty at this game.
Let's see. Ernie has 1, Roland 0, Frank 4, and Walter 21.
Not bad, huh?
Excuse me. Do the Flats and Sharps take requests?
Oh, sure we do. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have a request.
Allie,
I'm just kidding. They're really good.
do you know Winter Wonderland?
Oh, yeah.
It's my favorite Christmas song.
That's my
Okay.
favorite too, yeah.
I can do this.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away, is the bluebird, here to stay. Is the bluebird, he sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown.
He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man.
No, but
You can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire
to face
unafraid the plans that we've made, walking in a winter wonderland. Sleigh bells ring, are you listening?
both sides were happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland.
I do think you had a problem with that last note on that chord. It's supposed to be a C, not a D.
I am singing a C.
I don't think so.
I most certainly am.
Well, it didn't sound like it.
I think I need you the powder room.
What's your beef, Frank?
What?
Why do you always do that?
What do you mean?
Pick on Ruth like that?
What'd I say?
Ugh!
What'd I say?
You know, I think she might be fond of you.
Who?
Miss Hathaway.
What?
I don't know, the way she looks at you, pretty obvious she thinks the world of you.
You think so? The part about her.
I do. All that bickering and fighting, I think hides your true feelings for each other.
Don't be ridiculous.
She seems like a wonderful person.
She is. She's terrific. And I don't mind saying she's easy on the eyes.
You're right, she is quite pretty.
Yes, she is.
Have you ever asked her out on a, I don't know, date?
No. No. What are you talking about?
I think the two of you might be right for each other and you just haven't realized it yet.
Well, I mean, because she's not going to go for that.
Sometimes it takes your head a little while longer to find out what your heart already knows.
Does Will want to come out here and join us?
Oh, no. Will's fine back there in the kitchen. Besides, he needs the extra time to clean up and put out the fires.
Poor Will.
No, he's not a bad cook. He can come up with some tasty dishes, and he likes to cook with wine. Sometimes he even puts it in the food.
You know what kind of wine I like? Burgundy. When I was in France during the war, we drank a lot of Burgundy. You know, I had never had French wine before. It was great. But, you know, the water, you couldn't always trust it, so everyone drank wine. Even the kids.
The kids drank wine?
Oh, yeah, at dinner, the whole family would have a glass of vino.
Oh, so I guess they drink with their kids instead of because of them?
Well, you may not know this, but Burgundy was introduced by the Romans when they invaded Gaul, but it was really Benedictine monks in the 7th century AD that developed it. They cultivated the land that was donated to them by wealthy sinners who were seeking to buy atonement with God.
I guess you do read a lot.
Ellie, do you have any more Christmas decorations for the tree?
You know, I think there's another box in the storage room down the hall.
Mind if I go get them?
Not at all, help yourself. Uh-oh. I guess I should have warned her about Romeo.
Who's Romeo?
Will has a little mouse that lives in the storage room.
I guess she meant Romeo.
Ellie, there's a rat in your storage room.
It's okay, love. Will's pet's a mouse, not a rat. A raccoon. I'll go check.
You could have told me about that before I went in there.
Oh, now, sweetie, I'm sorry, I really am. I didn't mean to. Helen, there's a mouse in the house.
Thanks a lot, Ellie.
It's just a mouse, Helen. Helen thinks more afraid of you than you are of him.
That's not possible.
No, they're friendly little creatures. His name is Romeo, R-O-M-E-O, and...
M-O-U-S-E!
I found the declaration.
Oh, good.
There we go. Now it's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
Hey, yeah. Beginning to look
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go.
Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again,
With candy canes and silver lanes aglow.
it's
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Toys and toys in every store.
But the
Prettiest sight to see
is the
holly that will be on your door. The holly on your own front door. I wish your bunny in bed. I hope the Janice and Jen. Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Everywhere you go.
There's a
Tree in the Grand Hotel, one in the park as well. Yum,
the kind that
yum,
doesn't mind
the snow.
It's
Beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will ring, and the pin that will make them ring is the carol that you sing right within your heart.
Say, Ruth, you were great.
Thank you, Frank.
What a great tune. It really gets me in the mood for Christmas.
Anybody want to help me with decorations for the tree?
I'd love to. Me too.
I'm sorry you lost your job. And on Christmas Eve? What awful timing.
Well, I'll be all right. I'm a survivor. You know, I always find something else. I'm a good salesman.
I believe.
And a hard worker. I always find something that suits me.
I believe it. I guess opportunities can pop up anywhere. Have you talked with Mrs. Wilson?
No, why?
It might be worth your time to speak with her. She looks like she could use some cheering up.
I'm sorry you haven't heard anything from your daughter. I'm sure everything will be all right.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind.
I try to stay positive. Sometimes blessings come neatly wrapped in setbacks. I don't think things are ever as dark as they seem. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, when it gets dark enough, you can see the stars. I think that's a good rule to live by.
I hope you're right.
Well, take me, for instance. I lost my job today. The company that I worked for 4 years went out of business. But I'm not going to worry. I'm a good salesman. Something else will come along.
You're a salesman.
Yep.
A traveling salesman.
Yes, and a darn good one, too. I could sell ice to an Eskimo or sand to a Persian.
What do you sell?
Oh, well, before the war, I sold shoes and then vacuum cleaners. And during the war, I worked for 3 years for Uncle Sam in Africa and Europe. And after the war, I sold men's hats, children's toys, and for the last 4 years, dairy products. Until today. My company notified me that they're going bankrupt.
Oh, that's too bad. And on Christmas Eve, no less.
Last year, I set the company's sales record. I sold 25% more than the next salesman.
That's quite impressive. And now you're out of a job?
I'll be all right. Something else will come up.
Could you sell paper?
I don't see why not. Why do you ask?
I own a small paper company, Wilson Paper and Pens. We distribute material throughout the area. My salesman quit last week.
Wow, you don't say.
Hey, you would consider coming to work with me for a while, you know, to try it out and see how it goes?
I don't know.
There's even a small furnished apartment that's available over the office if you need a place to stay for a while. You could even stay there tonight. I'm happy to take you there just as soon as we leave.
I don't know what to say.
Just say yes.
Well, seeing as how I don't have a job and all these folks here are so darn friendly, wow, I think I'd like to give it a try. Thank you. I'm going to call my hotel in Culver City and tell them to cancel me tonight.
Merry Christmas.
That was really nice of what you did for Mr. Turglass.
Are you kidding? He was just what I was looking for. I thought I'd never find a salesman this time of year.
And he seems really happy too. Are you gonna be all right, Mrs. Wilson?
I think so. I'm just so worried about my daughter. Where can they be?
Do you see her often?
Not as much as I'd like. Catherine got married a couple of years ago and moved across the state with Douglas. They're very happy, and I'm happy for them, really, I am. It's just I miss her.
Well, I'm sure you do.
Well, there's more. My husband was killed in Okinawa, and she's really all I have. I don't get to see her as much as I used to. She's my only child, and I really miss her. She wanted to come visit me one more time before the baby came. We were going to celebrate Christmas together. Now she's stuck on the highway somewhere. Oh my goodness! What if she goes into labor on the bus in this storm?
I'm sure you'll hear from Catherine soon if I know that everything's okay. You and Catherine will probably laugh about this one day.
Oh, I hope you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I'm coming. Hello, Ellie's Diner. It's your nickel. Start talking. What's that? Who? She's right here. Hold on. Shirley, it's for you. It's Douglas.
Oh, hello, Douglas. I've been so worried about you too with the storm. And what's that? Oh my goodness, that's wonderful. Margaret Noel Jackson. Oh yes. Oh, congratulations. Yes, I will. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye. I'm her grandmother.
Catherine's okay?
She never even made it to the bus stop. They were on their way when she started having contractions. She avoided the storm altogether. What a great Christmas present.
I hope we all get a Christmas present that great.
That's great! She didn't have to eat the bus driver.
Walter.
I'm just kidding. This calls for a special song. Frank, do you have something for the occasion?
Sure. Let's do number 8.
Oh, number 8. I love this one. This one's my favorite.
Let's set it right there.
And have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Ooh. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on our troubles will be miles away. Miles away. Here we are as in olden days. Happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas now.
You make such beautiful music.
What a treat for us you got stuck here.
Speaking of treats, how about some pie? That apple pie in the counter looks pretty good to me.
Oh, with the mode or without the mode?
No more for me. You know, when Logan talks about flowers, this sounds like a better turn of conversation. Talk more, please.
That pie looks really good.
Oh yeah, the best pie between here and Culver City.
No, thank you. I must fit into my beautiful dress.
Reminds me of my mother's pie. As a rule, she was never a great cook. In fact, we normally prayed after we ate. But she's sure could cook a mean apple pie.
Mr. Lee, can I ask you about your wedding?
Can't we talk about anything else?
I just wonder why you seem ready to snap your cap whenever the wedding is mentioned.
I don't know.
Are you nervous?
I get frustrated sometimes. Look, all Helen wants to talk about is the wedding. We used to talk about food and music and movies and places we wanted to visit. Now it's, what kind of china should we get, Walter? And should we book the Second Presbyterian Church's choir for the ceremony? And should we get roses or lilies? It's exhausting.
Do you love her?
Of course I do. It's just that, well, it's scary. I'm not sure I'm ready. See, Helen's mother died last summer and she felt really blue, of course. I proposed 2 weeks later. I might have rushed things a bit.
I think a wedding is one of the biggest days of your life. That might be scary.
I guess so.
One summer, my family went to the state fair so I could ride the Ferris wheel. I was so excited, but when I got there and I looked up at it, and it was so high, I was scared to death. As we were waiting in line, I was so scared that I felt like faking like I was sick so I wouldn't have to go on. And when we boarded the car, I closed my eyes because I couldn't dare look. But when I opened it again, we were at the top, and it was beautiful. You could see everything from up there, even the top of the tallest buildings in Culver City. I felt like an angel looking down from heaven.
Why are you telling me all this?
It was the worst of the anxiety and nervousness I felt. I figured out that sometimes the anticipation is the worst part.
Yeah, well, maybe. Put it like that, maybe I have been a little selfish.
What was that for?
Just because I love you.
Oh, stop it, you two. You'll make us all sick. That's Will's job.
Hush, Ellie.
The tree looks beautiful.
Oh, it really does.
My favorite part of the tree is that angel at the top.
It hasn't worked for years, but we keep putting it up there because we like how it looks.
Well, I don't think the tree is done till the angel at the top is lit.
Hey, Ellie, can I have some more coffee?
Oh, sure can. Coming right up.
Isn't it ever going to stop snowing?
And it's so cold. Look at that wind blowing.
Yeah, it's colder than a mother-in-law's kiss.
I was talking with that little girl a while ago. She said you remind her of Gatsby.
Ruth, you know I'm not rich.
No, she meant it as a compliment.
I can't see how.
She had a dog named Gatsby who was sweet and warm and caring. She loved him and he looked after and cared for her when she needed him.
I see.
You remind me of Gatsby too. Minus the wet nose and dog breath.
Oh, good. That might be about the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
I'm sorry for bickering so much with you lately.
I'm sorry, too. You know, I was way out of line.
No, I was out of line.
Ruth, when we get back to Williamston, can I take you to dinner?
You mean on a date?
I do.
I thought you never asked.
What's that light up there?
Where?
There, up there, you see it?
Oh, yes. What is that?
What are you guys talking about?
Look at that light up there.
There. What could it be?
What is that? Frank, come here and look at this.
Oh, good grief. Is that the moon?
Too cloudy for the moon.
Ruth, come take a look.
What are you folks looking at?
Some light out there.
Yes, I see it.
Could it be a comet?
Too bright.
Maybe a meteor.
But it's not moving.
Let me take a look. It's probably just the bus arriving.
Like I said, not moving.
Oh, I know what that is.
Oh, what is it?
Don't you know?
I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, it's kind of like. What the heck is that?
Maybe it's Santa looking for a place to land.
No, if it was Santa, it would be red. You know, Rudolph.
That makes sense.
Point, true.
Could it be a street light?
No, it's too high.
Faded out. It's gone.
sure. I've never seen anything quite like it.
That was kind of weird.
Very strange, but it's been that kind of night.
Oh, where's your daughter? I want to thank you for talking with me.
I don't have a daughter.
The girl who was with you, Holly.
She wasn't with me. I wanted to thank her too, but I thought she was with Mrs. Wilson.
I've never seen her before. Helen, I thought she was your niece.
She wasn't with me.
Who are you all talking about?
That young girl that was in here all night. I think her name was Holly.
Yeah, Holly.
Oh.
Every day is a holiday.
In here? No, there wasn't any little girl in here.
But I talked with her.
She helped me find a new job.
She helped me see the Pascal was right before my eyes.
What are you folks talking about? I've been here all night. I didn't see any little girl.
Really? She was holding a little book.
Oh, yeah, it was a Christmas carol. She had that cute plaid hat on.
Oh, you folks are seeing things. Sounds like some of you did eat Will's chicken bouillabaisse and fried.
Maybe she went down the hall.
I'll go check.
I don't know what's gotten into you people. The snow blindness or something?
What do you mean, Ellie? I mean, if it hadn't been for Holly, why, Ruth and I would have probably kept on squabbling and not realized how much we meant to each other.
Yeah, and she helped remind me why I'm marrying my sweet girl.
Holly's not in the restroom. I'll check the storage room. Oh.
Romeo.
That doggone rat.
It's a mouse, honey. I'll go check. Right?
Did you check out back? Yes, she's not out there either.
Is this some kind of Christmas prank? Are you getting back at me, you know, that mouse thing?
Are you serious? You didn't notice him?
I'm telling you, I didn't see any little girl in here all night.
That's strange.
Well, where could she have gone?
Did she just wander off into the night with all that snow? That's crazy.
Let's go check.
What?
She has to be somewhere.
Was she here by herself? What's going on?
You gotta go find Holly.
Where?
No coat or anything. Holly!
Holly?
Holly! Little girl!
It's freezing out here.
Hello, girl! Holly!
Holly!
You're gonna get
Holly!
dead.
Holly?
Holly! Holly! Free!
Gosh, not a sign of her.
And look, there's not even any little footprints in the snow.
Where'd she go?
Who knows? Who was that little girl?
I have no idea.
You know, whoever she was, she lightened our hearts for a few hours.
Maybe she was a little Christmas angel. She may go to her parents' house for Christmas tomorrow.
As long as I'm with you, it'll be a Merry Christmas. I don't care where we are.
Me too.
You know what? Me three. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree. Christmas Eve will find me where the love light gleams, the love light gleams. I'll be home for Christmas, if only in my dreams. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me.
Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree,